Imagine standing at the edge of the New York harbor, watching as the towering figure of the Statue of Liberty comes into view, holding her torch high, a beacon of hope and freedom. For millions of immigrants who sailed across the seas, this was their first glimpse of a new life, a fresh start. But Lady Liberty is more than just a statue. She is a symbol of everything the United States stands for: freedom, democracy, and the pursuit of happiness. Let's take a deeper look into her story and why she continues to stand tall, even after over a century. But before we get into the history of this iconic symbol, if you're new to the channel or enjoying this content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers, and I'd truly appreciate your support to help grow this amazing community. Now, let's dive into the story of the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty is one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world, a true American icon. Standing proudly on Liberty Island in New York Harbor, she is a welcoming sight for visitors arriving in the United States. But what makes Lady Liberty so special? And how did she come to stand as a symbol of freedom for so many around the world? It all began in France in the late 19th century, when a vision was born to create a symbol of friendship between France and the United States, as well as a testament to the ideals of liberty and democracy. The idea was conceived by Édouard René de La Boulaye, a French political thinker and abolitionist, who believed that France should offer a gift to the United States to celebrate its centennial and its unwavering commitment to freedom. Sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi was tasked with bringing this vision to life. After several years of planning and designing, Bartholdi created the statue, which he named Liberty Enlightening the World. The design was revolutionary, not just in its size, but in its symbolism. Lady Liberty is depicted holding a torch in her right hand, which represents the light of freedom and knowledge. In her left hand, she holds a tabula ansata, or a tablet, inscribed with the date July 4, 1776, America's Independence Day. The chains at her feet represent the broken bonds of tyranny and oppression, symbolizing liberation from enslavement. At 305 feet tall, the Statue of Liberty is an impressive sight, but she wasn't always so massive. In fact, the statue is made up of a thin copper skin that sits atop an iron framework designed by Gustave Eiffel. Yes, the same man who designed the famous Eiffel Tower in Paris. This unique construction allowed the statue to be both lightweight and sturdy, an essential feature for such a monumental structure. The Statue of Liberty was officially completed in 1884 in France, but the journey was far from over. The challenge was now to transport this colossal work of art across the ocean to the United States. In a feat of engineering and ingenuity, the statue was disassembled into 350 individual pieces and shipped across the Atlantic in 214 wooden crates. When it arrived in New York in June 1885, it was reassembled and finally unveiled on October 28, 1886. At the time, the statue was met with great fanfare, and it wasn't just the people of New York who celebrated. Lady Liberty quickly became a symbol of hope for countless immigrants who arrived at Ellis Island, which is just a short distance away. For them, seeing the Statue of Liberty meant more than just entering a new country. It meant entering a land of opportunity, a place where they could build a better life. In fact, more than 12 million immigrants passed through Ellis Island between 1892 and 1954, with the statue standing as a steadfast reminder of the promise of freedom and the American dream. But Lady Liberty isn't just a symbol of hope for immigrants. She has been a source of inspiration in times of crisis as well. During the World Wars, she stood tall as a symbol of resilience and defiance against oppression. In 1945, when the United States emerged victorious in World War II, the statue became a symbol of peace and a reminder of the sacrifices made to preserve freedom worldwide. In the decades following, the Statue of Liberty continued to serve as a symbol of the enduring power of democracy, and even became a rallying point for movements advocating for civil rights, gender equality, and social justice. For many, Lady Liberty represents not only the promise of a better future, but the ongoing struggle to achieve true equality and freedom for all people, regardless of race, gender, or background. One of the most interesting aspects of the Statue of Liberty is her color. You may have noticed that she's no longer the copper color she was originally. Over the years, the copper exterior of the statue began to oxidize due to exposure to the elements, resulting in the iconic greenish patina that we see today. While this change was gradual, it only added to the statue's beauty, giving her an almost timeless quality. It's fascinating to think that the very weathering that changed her appearance also helped preserve her for future generations. Today, the Statue of Liberty continues to attract millions of visitors every year. Whether it's from the decks of a ferry ride or from a distant vantage point in New York City, her sight stirs emotions in all who see her. She is not just a national symbol for the United States, but a global icon for freedom and justice. As we look to the future, the Statue of Liberty continues to inspire us all to live up to the ideals she represents. Whether it's standing strong in the face of adversity, striving for equality, or simply welcoming those who seek a better life, Lady Liberty remains a timeless symbol of hope, unity, and resilience. So next time you see her, remember that she's not just a statue. She's a beacon of everything that we as a society aspire to: freedom, democracy, and the pursuit of happiness. She reminds us that despite the challenges we face, we always have the power to break free from oppression and reach for the light of liberty. Before we wrap up, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers, and your support would mean the world to me as we continue to share more fascinating stories like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.